So I saw this movie Amulet a while back, and I just can't shake it. Maybe making a video about it will help. Welcome back to ML Miller Frights, a part of the Kings of Horror Network. I'm ML Miller. Before we begin, remember to give this video a like, share with your buddies across the electronic superhighway, click subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to ring that bell for notifications. Let's get the word out to new folks so that we can make this channel bigger and better. Self-promo time. I just wanted to give a final reminder to those interested in my trade paperback of Grave Trancers. The final order cutoff is today, August 10th, so there's still time to let your comic shop know that you need a copy. The book is going to be out on September 2nd, and I think fans of horror are going to want to take a look at this. Amulet is directed by Ramola Garai, and it was recently released on demand and digital download from Magnet Pictures. While the director Ramola Garai plays fast and loose with the rules of reality in Amulet, it still manages to be a bizarre and twisted horror movie unlike anything I've seen before. You might not completely understand it, but the film does manage to be a morbidly fascinating descent into hell. An ex-soldier, Tomas, played by Alex Sacarino, is homeless and living in an abandoned building when he is rescued by Sister Claire, played by Imelda Staunton. From there, he's handed over to stay in a decaying house with a peasant girl named Magda, played by Wetland's Carla Jury, and her dying mother, who lives upstairs. Tomas is reluctant to stay, as he doesn't want to be a burden on Magda, and Magda is less than kind to him upon meeting him. But when Tomas sees the burden her mother is upon Magda, he decides to stick around and help. The longer he stays in the house, the more unnatural the situation becomes, as it seems Mother is dying of a mysterious ailment. As he develops feelings towards Magda, Tomas reflects upon past sins and decides to help Magda through this horrible situation, unaware that there are evil forces at work hidden away in Mother's room. Amulet is an utterly original film. It's not necessarily meant for mainstream audiences, as the way the story flips between Tomas's past and present can be jarring at times. It also seems to be playing from a completely alien handbook, as if these characters are acting out their dramas in a completely foreign environment, not discovered yet by man. Reminiscent of some of the more surreal films like Dogtooth, Baskin, Housewife, and the visually transcendental films of Ken Russell, like Altered States, and especially Lair of the White Worm, Amulet deals with ancient religions, demons, monsters, deities, and otherworldly curses. There's no real explanation as to what is ailing Mother and what kind of monstrous situation Tomas has stumbled into, but by the end of the film, you get the gist of it, even though it's twisted and freaky as all get out. By the time this one is through, you visit the past, the present, and other planes of existence. I found the film to be fascinating for the most part, but literal-minded viewers are going to have a lot of trouble with the batshit crazy areas that this film ventures into. The imagery in Amulet, paired with the chanting soundtrack of primal screams and tribal rhythms, is the ingredients for a truly nightmarish film experience. The film unleashes all sorts of horrifying monsters that I've never seen before. Amulet has a sort of mesmerizing feel to it. The film will transfix you with these sights and sounds that feel unearthly and forbidden. The pictures here that I'm presenting in this video don't really do Amulet justice, as I feel a lot of the horrific imagery and monstrous creatures that you see in the movie are best left unspoiled. So just know that this is a twisted movie, despite the fact that some of these pictures might seem a little bit mundane. While Amulet does have some lulls towards the middle as Tomas develops feelings towards Magda, it all feels like intricately carved puzzle pieces falling into place by the time we get to the end reveal. Actors Sacarino and Jury are enchanting to watch, as it seems they are genuinely falling in love with one another. But in the end, the film feels much more nihilistic and almost punishes you for thinking it might end in a fairy tale way. Imelda Staunton has starred in many a great film and offers up a surprisingly spirited role here as Sister Claire, who seems to be pulling the strings of this entire warped marionette show. Sure, I had questions at the end of Amulet, but the horror is so palpable and vague that any explanation wouldn't be enough, and they're best left unanswered, I think. Amulet should be just enjoyed for the truly odd gem that it is. You may be a bit queasy, freaked out, and downright disturbed by what transpires in Amulet, but I guarantee you'll never forget it once it's latched onto your psyche. That'll be it for today. If you like this video, please pound the thumbs up button. Share this video with your social media addicted pals. If you're looking for written reviews, you can find them on mlmillerwrites.com, and be sure to subscribe to this channel and ring that bell for alerts to be the first ones to see my future videos. Thanks so much for your time, and take care.
You're doomed to live the life you're meant to be, stuck inside your reality. You're doomed. Oh, you're doomed. You're doomed. You're doomed. Live the life that you are meant to be. Live inside that